In June of 2019, 11 NGOs came together with the aim of raising awareness regarding human trafficking in Guyana and to provide support to persons who have been victims of trafficking. Against the backdrop of the amount of immigrants that have inundated the country in recent months, as well as the influx of visitors to Guyana, NTIP will be working to protect both Guyanese and immigrants from persons who may want to take advantage of their weaknesses. Nightly News on Tuesday spoke with a representative from one of the organizations of NTIP about their work since its launching.
We, of course, have developed strategies and we're working on an action plan. And right now, doing outreach and radio programs and TV programs to raise awareness is part of that action plan. And then, of course, the network would be supporting the organizations inside of it, so if they have a particular area in which they work and they want support, then the network would support that activities.
Keon Chase of the Catholic Charities of Guyana highlighted the need for persons to understand what trafficking in persons is and not just focus on the stereotype.
And we want young people especially. Human trafficking does not have a face. It does not have a particular person that it targets. It can happen to anyone. But we want young people to be on the aware, specifically for those women who come in to offer you these fancy jobs, or that takes you somewhere new and exotic sounding, that you get paid in gold or you get paid in foreign currency, and you're going to be able to do all these fancy things. They paint a very, very nice picture, usually filled with lies. So we have to let them understand that there are women sometimes recruiting right in public places.
In 2018, according to a report by the U.S. State Department and Ghana's Task Force on Trafficking in Persons and Counter-Trafficking Unit, there were a total of 156 victims of trafficking in persons. 106 were sex trafficking and 50 for labor. This represented an increase from 2017 when the figure stood at 137. Denise Little of the Sisters of Mercy organization expressed concern that as Ghana heads into the future of oil and gas production, these statistics could increase even more.
So with oil and everything, younger people will be wanting to, go in and get the money, because we already have a concept that every Guyanese will be richer. We already have that concept. And if somebody said to us that, come, we will pay you $50,000 per day, every child I know will be thinking, this will be good for me, this will be good for my family. They will never consider what the consequences are or what the reality might be.
The network is currently working within the hinterland communities to educate persons on human trafficking, since Ghana's indigenous people were the highest number incidences of trafficking in persons. Ghana remains on Tier 1, the highest for counter-trafficking measures, which means it's reaching minimum standards for trafficking in persons responses. For the HTP Nightly News, Colwyn Abrams.